Hey guys. All right. How are you guys today? All right. Curled my hair for ya. All right. I'm going to start off with some Glorious Face Primer. But tell me how you guys are doing today. What is it, Thursday? All right. So I'm getting ready. I'm going to be taking my teens to a English country dancing tonight, you guys. It's like a practice. They just started getting into English country dancing over the summer, my boys. So this is a new thing for us, but it's been really fun. I'm going to use a little BB Flawless and just going to apply it with my hand in bisque. Okay. I think I'm going to squeeze a little bit of Scarlet concealer in there too, just for fun. Hey Mercedes, how are you? Good to see you. All right, so let's go ahead and get that mostly around my eyes since I have that concealer on there first. And then we'll go ahead and spread it around. And I just got like a little pea-size amount with the BB Flawless. I even changed my shirt for you and curled my hair. You have to know I am like the most laid back person there possibly ever was. And in Idaho, we are so majorly laid back. It's not even funny. So when I actually changed my shirt and curled my hair, it's like a big deal. All right, I am taking Scarlet Pressed Powder. It's our lightest color because I've been noticing my pictures I take, my face still looks a little bit dark. And so we're gonna just go like a mega dark or mega light here. And then I'm gonna warm it up on the edges. Sometimes when I color match people, if they're basically the color of white or like a ghost, like this right here, I just color match them with Scarlet, which is our lightest, and then I tell them, then let's work on warming you up. Okay, so that's where this bad boy comes in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. And I'm gonna take my angled face brush. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna make me have some depth to my face, okay? It's gonna make me look like my cheekbones are thin. I think I'm gonna probably put a little more concealer under my eyes too real quick because I still see a little bit of tired look right here. And I didn't really do that much under my eyes yet. It was just mostly BB Flawless. So let's go ahead, blend that baby out. Blend it really well into your hairline. My hairstylist was noticing I had like little black marks along the inside of my hair, and I swear, I don't think, she was like really alarmed. And I said, I don't think it's anything but me blending out my contour into my hairline. So, you know, you might get that if you're not careful, but it's not really a big deal. There. Didn't that just warm it right up? All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and combine my concealer, again, Scarlet, a little smidge of face primer on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna take my cream shadow brush and just kind of blend it together like so. And then we're gonna go ahead and try not to go over the part I just contoured. That would always be nice. Tell me how you guys are doing today and tell me what's the latest thing. So you guys know I homeschool. I have 4 kids. I homeschool my 2 high schoolers. I have a middle schooler now, and I have my 5th grader who's basically at the end of her homeschooling elementary career, I should say. Anyway, I keep my 2 younger kids on the same core. This is what I called it, my curriculum. And we're studying Eastern Hemisphere this year, which is basically all the Asian countries. And I had a blast learning about Asian culture when I went through this with my older boys. So I've been looking forward to doing this core. We're studying about China right now, but I have got to tell you, man, I got behind on my reading yesterday, and when you play catch up, it's like so much reading. You guys, I read like over an hour, and I was like frantically looking for audiobooks for this stuff, but some of it is just not on audiobooks. So I had to just keep reading. So it's going to be a little bit of a grind getting through some of these books I'm in, but they're really interesting. And I just love the things that the kids learn in these books. So we do a literature-based homeschool. So we basically just, we learn things about the culture through studying it in the books. So I just love that way of learning. And that's what we've kind of done since the beginning. So anyway, my older kids, my teenagers, are just studying 20th century this year, which has been so fun. I love it. So they're taking it year by year, starting from 1900 all the way through, you guys. It's going to be like such a fun year. I can tell already. But we just finished reading Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie, and it was such a good book. And like being their teacher, it like allows me to actually learn these things too. So I just had such a good time learning with them. Okay, where did I put this? It's disappeared. Oh, there it is. It was definitely in the wrong spot. All right, I got another one of these yesterday. My daughter brought it to me. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and draw the lines, and I'll fill them in with my Moodstruck Obsession palette. You know what I'm going to do? I haven't done this the last few times. See if I can even find it. Oh, there it is. It's almost out, you guys. My Moodstruck Eye Primer. So I'm going to put this on my eyebrows really quick. Just a little bit, you guys. Like seriously, like the tiniest bit. Just going to put it on my eyebrows, and then it's going to hold that color there, and it's also going to hold them in place. Hi, Vinny.
That isn't Vinny.
Oh, it's not Vinny. Oh, she doesn't look very happy. That's Hazel. Hi, Hazel. All right, if she cries, you need to put her down. So I think she said, I don't want to be on video right now. I want to go and lay in my cat bed. Okay, so let her go if she doesn't want to be held right now. Okay, honey? Thanks, honey. All right, let me keep going with my video. Anyway, you guys, if you haven't read Murder on the Orient Express yet, it is like the best story. It's really a good story. I actually studied for school coming home on my flight from Orlando from our unique convention by watching the movie first because I always like to try to read the books with the kids, and I absolutely love classic literature as well as children's literature. So it was just a really good combination, although it's not really written for kids, but teens can obviously get into it. So they both really, really liked it too, by the way. So if you have kids or you are someone that just hasn't read it yet, you need to go read it or at least watch the movie, you guys. I loved Murder on the Orient Express. So when you watch my videos, sometimes you're just going to get some information about books because I absolutely love books, you guys. I can't get enough. I have been listening to audiobooks more recently, and I always thought I was someone that couldn't handle listening to books because I have a really hard time like focusing on things that I'm hearing. I'm much better at visuals, but I'm finding that I'm getting through things a lot faster when I am listening to it. So, and I've been pretty much getting the gist of it. So I think it's been good. I'm going to use a little bit of our Brow Obsession palette And I'm just gonna use that light color in the blonde palette, you guys. Just a little bit. Flat end of the Brow Artist brush. Just gonna kind of fill it in with like a slightly different color. And as you could tell, I didn't start right in the very front. I kind of started partway through the middle. Okay. I think I'm actually going to use the darker color too for just the tail. So angle this. Okay, so now I'm just going to kind of take this corner and go straight up a little bit, just kind of feather it. And then I'm going to switch to the other side of my brush because I still have some product on it, but it's not like a full amount of product. And then I'm going to grab that dark brown color there. And if you guys would, by the way, would share my videos, that would mean the world to me. Thanks. Also, if you end up watching this later because you're not catching it live for some reason, do hashtag replay, and I will definitely, I always comment and write you back, okay? And if you have questions about anything, please let me know, okay? I love to help you guys get started. I'm gonna add just a little bit more thickness to these brows because I feel like they're not quite as thick as I want them. I have a scar right in the middle that I got when I was a little kid, and so I always have to kind of work around that scar, which is annoying, but, and I'm taking that light brown color. Just kind of shape your brows with like the lighter colors first, and then you can always add more color to distinguish it after that. So there, I love it. All right. Now, I went and I kind of sorted all my pressed shadows, you guys. This is not all of them, but isn't that pretty? 5 by 5, 25. Those are kind of my lighter, so those are kind of my lighter colors, shimmers and light pinks. And then I've got obviously a few browns and things in here, mattes, and then I just love those blues. But I also have these ones that are separated. These are the brand new ones that just came out in August, and they're so pretty too. So I only had room for those. So that just tells me I need to purchase another one of these babies that can hold 25 more because it's really a lot easier. Oh yeah, and I have some more in here. I just got some all over, and I've even got a few more in another thing. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I already figured it out. Actually, I was going to try to keep it simple for you guys. So I don't think I'm going to use the new ones right now. What did I decide? I think I was going to do agile and I was going to do gentle. And I think those will be really pretty together. And I'm going to just keep it simple for you guys, okay? Because simple is better. Hey, Cassandra, how are you? Hi, kitty. I got a kitty. All right, I'm going to take my brush cleaner and just kind of spritz my blending brush real quick. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and grab Agile. It's darker than I usually grab for a background color, but I think it's gonna work okay. And then hold it kind of at the end of the brush so as to, oh, you guys, I forgot to draw the line underneath my brows too. Okay, I still need to do that. And I still can. I just have to be careful now that I'm adding color to my eyebrows or my eyelids. Okay, this is Da Vinci. He is about 1 year old. And we got Hazel and Da Vinci together.
He's 1.5.
This year. Yeah, he's about 1.5 now. And Tucker absolutely loves them. We got them for Tucker's birthday, so he's kind of feels a special feeling towards them. All right, before I go to gentle, I'm going to go ahead and grab this concealer off the back of my hand and just going to go ahead and draw that line. This is just going to kind of clean up the edge of our eyebrow, okay? And then I'll blend it out, and then I'll make sure that Agile blends in really well. I'm just getting a teensy tiny bit, by the way. Any flat edge, thin flat edge brush is going to work for this. So you just basically need to draw the lines, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and go just around it just a tiny bit. And now I'm gonna take my blender bud, blend that in. And if you can see now, it's kind of got like a really sharp edge to it, but I think it looks good. That's how I feel about it. And I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, now I'm gonna just kind of blend in that Agile. Remember, hold the end of your brush. We're just kind of blending this up just a little bit. Because I've got hooded eyes, which means half my lid disappears when I open my eyes, you want to blend it up just a little higher than you might think. Okay, we're keeping it simple, so I'm going to go ahead and take Gentle now, and it's like a light pink shimmer, and we're just going to apply that right in the center here, you guys, with a different Splurge Cream Shadow Brush. I kind of keep them separate, and primarily work in the center, okay? I'm kind of pressing it down and blending it at the same time. That's pretty. Okay, I think I'm going to get the back of my hand wet just a little bit with my Uology Rose Water. And I don't like to go straight. I don't like to spray it straight on the brush because it gets too wet. I have more control if I put a little bit of it on the back of my hand. So look at that color, you guys. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm actually going to bring it under my eye just a little bit. Whoops, I went right into my concealer, you guys. All right, we will be blending this out, but first we're going to press it on there. And I like to kind of take it to the corner of my eye. If you brighten up the corner of your eyes, then you're going to have, I'm going to add a little Optimistic there actually too. Just in the corner. All right, I'm going to be blending that out because that's like, whoa, it's really strong. All right, so how do we want to blend that out? I think I'm going to actually use the sponge brush, which is kind of a weird one to blend with. I don't think that's going to work. Let's not do that. All right, brush cleaner on my fluffy crease brush. All right, this is a little bit more stiff than the regular blending brush, and we're just gonna kind of blend that out. We don't want there to be a line anywhere, except on those eyebrows maybe. But as far as like the colors of the eyeshadow, we want those to blend in, okay? All right, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, I'm just gonna take my eyebrow pencil. It's an eyeliner pencil. What's it called? It's an eyeliner brush. That's what it's actually called. And I'm going to take Agile and I'm going to bring it down underneath my brow or my eye. And just kind of frame your eye with it, you guys. It's such a great addition to your collection of things to use. And you can even use it above your eye too. So eyeliner, and again, you can get it wet, just a little wet, and it will be more pigmented, okay? All right, so I'm just getting a tiny bit on the top there too. Okay, look at that, isn't that pretty? Okay, now what I'm gonna do is take what I usually do, which is take my Perfect Precision pencil in black, get my upper waterline, put it down, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to shake up my black Dip and Draw, my Perfect Dip and Draw, and I'm also going to apply that. So let's just do some little wings. And go ahead and get that on there. All right, and then I'm gonna put it back for a minute and I'm gonna blow dry it so it doesn't go anywhere. Gotta close up all my eyeliner or eyeshadows here. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up hitting them and touching them. Some people start on the inside of their eye when they do this. I usually end up starting on the outside just so I can get the right angle for the wing. It's just personal preference. Okay, put that back in, blow dry it. Okay. All right, so we got wings. Yeah, you can totally see it more now. All right, is that enough? Is that enough? I think we're ready for, I'm gonna prep my lips in preparation for doing that stage. Hey, Ronita. Hey, Estella. How are you guys? Good, Mercedes. I'm glad you're doing well. It's good to see that, okay? I think about you all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of stunning for blush first, real quick. And I'm gonna use our rounded blush brush. Kind of just go right on that apple of your cheek. Stunning looks scary, but it's really not bad, you guys. It's more about the tone that you're using, so it matches what I'm wearing like really well. You guys, I've lost like some weight this summer though, and this shirt is kind of hanging on me, which I don't like. So I probably need to update my wardrobe a little bit. So I started trying to do like a keto diet a little bit this summer, and I basically just cut out sugars, and I stopped eating pasta and bread for the most part. Now, that didn't totally count for like pizza and things like that, because that's like half of my children's diet is pizza. So, you know, there's that. And a smidge of ice cream, because I'm such a sucker for that. And I still have a little sugar in my coffee. But other than that, like, that's about the only thing that I really changed out of my eating habits this summer. And like everything started getting looser. So I was like, are you kidding me? Like, for real? I'm like, that was like the easiest way to lose weight I've ever done. So anyway, just thought I'd throw it out there. I mean, even if you don't go like strict keto, like basically just try to start cutting out sugars and breads and pastas, you guys. And seriously, I want to hear your success stories, because it hasn't been all that hard for me. Now, maybe I have a good ability to say no. I don't know. Maybe it's been because my husband's been on board with it too. And I do think that has a lot to do with it for sure. Because if your spouse doesn't do it with you, if you have a spouse, it is a little bit harder. I mean, he's actually the main one that makes our dinners at night. I know it's kind of backwards from a lot of people's houses, but like I homeschool all morning and early afternoon, and then I go into my business in the afternoon and oftentimes the evening, or we have things just going on in the evenings. So many times he comes home from work, he changes, and then he starts dinner. And he's been making a lot of salmon and vegetables on the side, or stir fries that just have like sausage and vegetables. And they've been amazing. And so I don't complain at all when he's making dinner. So just a thought, if you've been struggling with like extra weight and stuff like that, like a lot of people do struggle with. It's just been really nice. So you don't actually need your sugar in your life. All right, there's my soapbox. I am applying our lash primer right now. We just got this in August, and you guys, it just went live on my website like a few days ago. And it's going to condition and soften your lashes. And the 4D, scrape off a little extra after you get yours, and then roll it right to the base and just kind of wiggle and go straight up. Okay, This is how you're going to apply it. And as you can see, I applied the 4D right on over the top of that wet primer. It's much easier to apply the mascara if you do it right away, okay? My left eye is always harder to apply, you guys. Do you guys have an eye that's hard to apply it to? It's always the opposite of my hand that I usually use. So my left eye kind of gets the shaft, but not intentionally. I just have a hard time reaching it as well. Maybe I give up on it too easily or something here. I think it's just kind of awkward. Whoops. And now I got a little bit of mascara on my eyeshadow. So we'll work on cleaning that up in a second. All right, if you feel like you're getting too much product on your lashes and it feels like they're sticking together, I've got your solution. Let me get this on my lower lashes real quick first. Oh. And I managed to get it on my skin down there too. I am just so good at it today. Oh, I am roasting you guys. Okay, before I use this, I'm gonna blow dry them. Make sure they're kind of dry. Keep it on cool, you guys. Keep it on cool. Hello. Do you see these lashes, you guys? This is the result of our lash serum used at night for all summer. I started seeing results after about a month. Our lash primer, and then our 4D mascara, you guys. This combination is 15% off on my website, just for you guys. If you guys have ever ordered on my website, by the way, I need to let you know that I have put $5 towards any order in your whatever, your customer, basically in your, what is that called? Oh, all right, you guys. It's on your customer, your website, okay? So when you go and log in, your account, that's what I'm trying to think of. Your customer account, you're gonna be able to find $5 more to spend. So I recommend this Lash Trio as one of the things you buy, okay? You need this in your life, obviously. All right, so I'm gonna put this away. You can obviously build it a little bit more if you really want to. I'm kind of good with how it is right now. And then I'm gonna be using Snarky on my lips tonight because as you guys watch me, it is one of my all-time favorites, and I'm gonna combine it with Pampas, which is also one of my all-time favorites. So let me combine these together. Pampas lip liner. You guys, I'm notorious for tripping over my words. Sorry. And always do your little Cupid's bow right here. It's like a cross right on the middle of your lips. And then just go ahead and connect everything. See how Pampas isn't really like super dark? It looks like it's going to be darker than it is. So Pampas is one of my go-tos. Snarky is majorly one of my go-tos for Splash liquid lipstick. So I'm just going to apply it directly, I think, today. And when you take it out, there's more than enough product, you guys, for what you need here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna separate these lashes real quick. I forgot to do that. It's so creamy, you guys. If you haven't tried the Splash liquid lipstick, it's so, so creamy. All right, I'm gonna take this tool right here. It's actually called the Lash Comb Brow Brush. And obviously I could use this on my brows, but I use it the most on my lashes. Come in from the back. And if you feel like your lashes are just a little stuck together for whatever reason, because it's on your opposite eye and you are not so good at applying it to the opposite eye, then there you go. And then I'm just gonna run it through this side just real quick too, just a little. Now it is gonna remove a little bit of your lashes, so if you wanna go back over your lashes with mascara, you certainly can. I don't think I will, because I'm not overly worried about it, because you know I'm totally laid back. But if you want to, you totally can. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of Iridescent a la Mode Luminizer powder. It's probably in one of our new collection sets, but I haven't really fully checked out our new collection sets. Again, they just came out a few days ago too with our lash primer. And just kind of apply it to the highlighted areas, the ones that you want to highlight just a little. Okay, pretty. Love this look. This is one of my favorite classic looks. If you want to know the details of this look, I can help you. I can make a list for you guys and send it to you if you want that. So if you want to just buy this look, I've got it for you guys. So anyway, let me know what you think. If you need help with any of the products. Of course, our skincare is phenomenal, the Uology line. And then if you have thought about doing this kind of thing with me, I would absolutely love to get you started. I'm helping out a bunch of girls that started on my team this the last 2 months. I'm helping them get started, and we're having a great time, you guys, and it's actually not as hard as you might think it would be to start your own business. So let me get you started. You would just click on brittalashes.com and then go to join, and then you would find out more information about this opportunity. But it's been fantastic for me. I've been doing it for 4 years now. So I have a couple of tools up my sleeve now to help you that I didn't have 4 years ago. And so anyway, I would love to help you guys get started. And I also want to see you guys in Denver with me at the Unique Convention next summer in August, okay? It's for anybody, even if you're not a presenter. You will get $200-ish of free products, you guys. It's amazing. So, hey, Rhonda. Good. I'm glad you're doing well, Estella. Hey, Isabel. Hey, Beth. How are you? I love you guys. I'm going to take off. I've got to take my teens to English country dancing in about 20 minutes. And if you're wondering what that is, kind of think about merging Irish dancing, like what you think of as Irish dancing, with square dancing. It's kind of like that. So there's probably some YouTube videos on it, but they basically got into that this summer. So I'm glad they're boys. So I wasn't sure if they get into this kind of dancing, but there's girls there too. So that could be the reason. Anyway, they're having a great time doing it. So I'm going to go take them to that in about 20 minutes. But thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I love you guys. You guys mean the world to me, and I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, I will talk to you guys later.